If you knew that a single phrase, a single sentence spoken at the right moment could make her heart beat faster and leave you in her memory for years, would you still use empty compliments like, "You're so beautiful," or "What a lovely dress you're wearing"? Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Before we begin with today's topic, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If this type of content helps you better understand how female psychology works, please support it by liking and subscribing to the channel. It will only take a few seconds and will allow more men to discover this information. And I also want to ask you a question. What city are you watching this video from? I always enjoy reading the comments and knowing where you're joining us from. That's what makes this community keep growing every day. Most men are unaware of the true impact their words can have. Many believe that attraction depends solely on physical appearance, money, or social status. However, the reality is very different. What truly leaves a mark is how you make a woman feel. And here's a detail that almost everyone overlooks. One of the most powerful tools you have is a well-thought-out compliment sincerely expressed. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever seen how a simple phrase can completely change a woman's attitude? A few words spoken at the right moment with the right intention can alter how she perceives you. Not just for a few minutes, but for a very long time. In this video, you'll discover 8 compliments that go far beyond physical appearance. They aren't the typical phrases every man repeats, nor desperate flattery that ends up making you less attractive. They are compliments with a deeper meaning capable of awakening genuine emotions and making her feel understood, valued, and appreciated on a much more personal level. And there's a reality that few accept. If you hand out generic compliments like, "You look beautiful," "What a nice outfit," or "You look amazing at every opportunity," you'll end up being just like everyone else. Another man easily forgotten. But when you learn to control your words, choose the right moment, and communicate with intention, you discover something much more important. True power lies not only in the words you use, but in the emotion they evoke. So, if you want to stand out from the crowd, elevate your style, and become a man who truly leaves a lasting impression, keep watching this video. Compliment number 1. That fragrance you're wearing is incredible. There's something about it that makes it impossible to forget. The sense of smell is deeply connected to memory and emotions. As scent can transport a person to a specific memory in a matter of seconds because it's directly linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain responsible for processing emotions. When you compliment his cologne, you're not just telling him he smells good. You're actually communicating that his presence lingers with you even when he's no longer around. That message has a much greater emotional impact than most people realize. Most men never pay attention to these kinds of details. Those who do demonstrate observation, presence, and genuine interest. Compliment number 2, your smile has the power to light up any room. It's not just about acknowledging that she has a beautiful smile. The important thing is to highlight the energy she transmits when she smiles. It's a way of telling her that her presence changes the atmosphere and enhances the moment for those around her. That transforms a common compliment into something much more meaningful. Compliment number 3, I love that you're authentic. You never try to pretend to be someone else. We live in a world where many people feel the need to impress or fit in. That's why recognizing a woman's authenticity has enormous value. With this compliment, you're not praising her physical appearance. You're telling her that you appreciate who she truly is and that this is precisely what attracts you most. Compliment number 4. I really like the way you see things. Your way of thinking makes me reflect. Here you completely stop focusing on their appearance and begin to connect with their mind. You're showing interest in their perspective, their ideas, and their way of interpreting the world. This makes the conversation much deeper and creates a much more authentic connection. Compliment number 5, your energy is contagious. Being with you motivates me to be a better version of myself. This type of recognition has a huge impact because it doesn't just express admiration. It also communicates that their presence positively influences your life. You let her know that you not only enjoy being with her, but that she inspires something good within you. Compliment number 6, you're clearly a very considerate person. You always pay attention to others. Here, you're valuing her personality and the way she treats people. It's not a superficial compliment, nor one she hears every day. Precisely for that reason, it tends to have a much deeper effect. Compliment number 7. I really admire your discipline. It's clear that when you set your mind to something, you do everything possible to achieve it. This praise recognizes her effort, perseverance, and determination. When you value aspects related to her character and her goals, you connect directly with an important part of her identity, and that usually carries much more weight than any comment about her appearance. Compliment number 8. You have a very special way of making people feel comfortable and truly important. With these words, you acknowledge her emotional intelligence and her ability to connect with those around her. You're telling her that her presence creates a positive atmosphere and that people enjoy being near her. It's a recognition she rarely receives, and that's precisely why it's so memorable. And there you have it. 8 compliments that go far beyond the surface. They aren't just pretty phrases. They are tools that, when used sincerely and at the right moment, can create a much deeper connection, generate respect, and increase attraction in a natural way. Because in the end, a woman may forget many words she's heard throughout her life, but she'll hardly forget how you made her feel. If this video provided you with value, don't stop here. Keep learning, continue developing, and become a man who stands out not for talking the most, but for knowing how to say the right words at the right time. Because leaving a mark doesn't depend on saying a lot, but on saying what truly matters.